Hey there, beautiful folks. For those of y'all that have been tapped into my journey, this is going on day 3. Let me go back. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Okay, yes. Going on day 3 that I have been on my journey where I have moved away from my hometown to a completely different city out of faith. God called me here. He called me back to Dallas. So that is where I currently reside. And I will say this is something that I find interesting and something that was dropped in my heart to kind of talk about. This is from my church people. This is from my people of God. I find it interesting when, no shade, no hate to them, because we're called to love. I'm not hating on anybody. But I will say this. I find it interesting how the same people who will sit up in a church 3 to 5 days out of the week, dedicating all their time to the church, they know the word from front to back, right? But in comes a person that God has called into full-time ministry outside of the non-traditional 9 to 5. And it's like that's almost so hard for some of y'all to conceptualize. If it's not traditional, if it's not the 9 to 5, the first thing I had a few church people ask me was, well, what are you going to do for work, And I told them that I know in my heart that God is calling me to full-time ministry, evangelism. And, oh, well, that's good. But what do you plan on doing for work? And it's just like, my work is working for God. I'm working for the kingdom. And it's just like, y'all know the word, but don't know how to work it, but know how to apply it to your life. Did I just spit, y'all? If I did, sorry, I didn't mean to I didn't mean to send spit y'all way. But it's like, work the word. You can quote it all day, but it's just like, and that's beautiful that God takes care of you through your 9 to 5, no hate, no shade to that. So then how much more, if God provides for you on your 9 to 5 job, how much more do you think he will provide for someone who is working and devoting all of their time full time to ministry, to advance his kingdom? Like, that is the job. I don't work for man, I work for God. And I feel like with a lot of Christians and like church people, that's just so hard for them to grasp. Like, yes, I work for the kingdom. I spread the gospel, God is not a God of tradition. And that's what many fail to understand. You know, God was not a religious man, okay? And I know that might ruffle a few feathers, but it's just like, someone can very much operate in ministry and not subscribe to traditionalism and not subscribe to organized religion. Okay? Jesus himself operated in the prophetic, in mysticism. He looked within himself, okay? And the lessons that he learned in his solitude, he then went out and preached to others, right? You didn't catch Jesus, hopping and going to different churches. And no, Jesus was preaching the gospel. He was evangelizing, going from city to city, location to location. So it's just like, folks, my church folks, No shade, no hate to y'all, but this is with love, to kind of help you open your eyes, on someone who may be doing ministry or evangelism a little bit different, right? We're all on different paths, we're all on different journeys, and I think we need to be more embracing of that. But anyway, y'all, that's just a quick little rant. Maybe not so quick. I didn't know I was talking 5 minutes. But yeah, y'all, just if you would like to tap in, to my ministry and to, me following faith and here on my journey in Dallas, tap in, join in. This is my hotel room. I don't know if y'all can see it. Y'all, I'm so awkward. Yeah, it's a cute little room, has little patio and stuff. But anyway, I'm getting off of here, y'all. But that was just something that I wanted to express, and God bless you all. But yeah, that was just something I wanted to talk about.